fixed it.
Oh.
What?
Also, we're on over there.
Oh, we've been on.
Oh. Hello. I'm sorry to be.
Hey.
I didn't mean to ignore you. Thank you
That's
for.
alright. Instagram knows that we can't look at every camera all the time.
That's true. Thank you for joining us. This is our big 700th show, but who's counting? Thank you very much for joining us, and for our first tune, we decided to play Dill Pickles' Rag, which is one of our old favorites. Dill Pickles.
Thanks. It's our 700th show. Thank you so much for making this possible for us and making it worthwhile for us to see that people are engaged and
Oh, I know what I was going to mention.
what?
I was going to mention that because it's an anniversary of sorts. It was our 2-year anniversary of playing shows last week and our 700th show tonight. So if you were watching one of those bad sitcoms from the 70s, at the end of every season or sometime during the season, they'd have one of those shows where it would just be a montage of things that happened during other shows, where they have some way of making things fade in and out. But we don't really have a way of doing that. But for those of you with reading glasses, you could go get your old reading glasses that don't work anymore and put them on in between songs to create that fade in, fade out effect as we play some of our favorites That way we don't have to say things, cues like, oh, remember when we did this one, or back in April of 2021, remember this? And then the harp would play, and then you put your glasses on. Well, we won't say any of that stuff. Just put your glasses on, and then take them off when the next song starts. And that's our interactive 700th show tip. That's it, and we're stuck with it.
Well, it could be like those glasses you can wear at the movies to make the movies more exciting.
3D glasses.
Maybe they make the light look rainbow.
I bring dark glasses so I can sleep.
Gee.
What?
From this valley they say you are going. I shall miss your bright eyes and sweet smile. For you take with you all of the sunshine that has brightened our days for a while. So come sit by my side if you love me. Valley?
Hate to ask,
You hate to ask?
but would you mind checking your tuning?
Sure.
Let's see who's here.
Whoa. It was very, very bad.
Well, it's always worth taking the time to tune your guitar. That's what I think. And I've learned the hard way that guitars get out of tune all the time. Especially, we leave our guitars in the kitchen a lot. We have a guitar stand in here. I'm sure the temperature fluctuation is more extreme in the kitchen than it would be elsewhere. Well, here's Saczima by Rudy Wiedoff. Saxzima.
Zima.
Here's a waltz. Spring Idol waltz.
You want cello?
Up to you.
Are you sure? Do you need guitar on this?
No, I don't. Whatever you want to play.
I want to play the cello.
Again, thank you guys so much for joining us. And thank you for listening, some of you, night after night. We certainly appreciate that. And love you guys lots.
I really hope the cello's in tune.
Do you want to check before we start?
I tuned it. I tuned it with hope instead of the tuning pegs.
That's good.
Yeah. I hope it works. It's more hope. I support my hope with hope. Can you help? Give me a C chord.
Sounds good.
Give me an F chord. Is that flat? How's that?
Sounds okay to me.
A little sharp. Okay, great.
No, there's more. I just stopped. That was the halfway point. It's at this point that you change into your old reading glasses again. Maybe have some popcorn. We're halfway through the night. Mark your timepieces and your hourglasses.
Yeah, we're
Because
halfway.
like sands through the hourglass, we're halfway through. Just like the soap opera.
Sands through the hourglass.
The days of our lives, yeah, just like sand through the hourglass.
That's nice. Can you be a C?
I just realized I was I was tuning the refrigerator note.
You're tuning to the fridge?
Yeah.
What note is that?
It wasn't really anything in particular. My ear still plays tricks on me once in a while. This
All right.
morning I was singing a duet with the refrigerator. I was a little off key, and the refrigerator is getting a different appliance to sing with it instead next time.
The fridge plays Papageno. Craig puts a tutu on it, and he sings Papageno. No, I mean
Well-
he puts feathers on it.
We used to sing Sweet Adeline together. All right. Huh?
Okay, let's go like, do you want to play it in C sharp?
What are you playing?
Words?
Okay.
Or do you prefer to play
Any
it?
key is fine. I don't care.
Okay. I've been sighing, I've been crying, no denying, dear. I miss you every day that you've been away. While I'm yearning, I've been learning that Word up.
Word up, dude. Billy McCoy was a musical boy on the cruiser Alabama. He was there at that piano like a fish out on the sea. And when he rattled off some harmony, every night out on the ocean, he would get that ragtime notion, start that syncopated motion lovingly. And no one could sleep way out there on the deep when Billy cut loose out of key. Each fish and worm begins to twist and squirm. That ship starts into dip and do a corkscrew turn. Just see that smoke so black sting from that old smokestack. It's going right to heaven and it won't come back. Now here and there you'll see a stool and a chair slipping round the cabin shouting, I don't care. The hammock starts to ringing and the bells begin to ringing. Well, they're sitting at that piano out on the Alabama playing the Oceana roll. England or Spain, it was always the same. He'd be there at that piano on the cruiser Alabama, morning, noon, and night. He would keep it up with all his might. When the folks all started swaying, everybody would be saying, now don't you stop. Sailors take care, sailors beware, 'cause Bill will play on till you drop. Each fish and worm begins to twist and squirm. That ship starts into dip and do a corkscrew turn. Just see that smoke so black go from that old smokestack. It's going right to heaven and it won't come back. Just here and there you'll see a stool or a chair slipping round the cabin shouting, I don't care. And then the hammock starts a swinging and the bell begins to ring. And while they're sitting at that piano out on the Alabama playing the Oceana roll. Bells begin to ring, and while they're sitting at that piano out on the Alabama playing the Oceana roll, Louis Klein from the Rhine took a shine to a fine little gal by the name of Lena Schmidt. Every day he would say, by the way, you should pay me a call and perhaps you'd make a hit. All alone at her home, Louis groaned and he phoned that he couldn't get away that night. So he said, please, Bert, Lena dear, make some work, and then a perfume note to her he'd write. Oh, I'd like to make a smash at you, and I'd like to call you my cuckoo. All the time you got me guessing, I'd give up my delicatessen. I have such a love for you. Oh, Julius, to Germany we'll go once more, and I'll buy you a little grocery store. And your palate I will tickle with some good old pumpernickel, but I'd like to make a smash mid you. Louis thought he was sought, so he bought secondhand a great big automobile. Minnie seared, she was scared, and she feared, Minnie dear, that he'd forgot about the steering wheel. Up a tree scrambled he, on one knee landed she, until they didn't know where they were at. So he said, Minnie Schmidt, have I yet made a hit? And she answered just from where she sat, oh, I'd like to make a smash at you, and I'd like to call you my cuckoo. All the time you keep me guessing, I'd give up my delicatessen. I have such a love for you. Oh, Julius, to Germany we'll go once more, and I'll buy you a little grocery store. I don't like your automobile, it has caused for me great trouble, and I'd like to make a smash at you. To Germany we'll go once more, and I'll buy you a little grocery store. And your palate I will tickle with some good old pumpernickel, but I'd like to make a smash with you.
Ah, Delta Bound keeps getting requested, huh?
Oh, you should play it.
I wonder if I should.
Go for it.
Maybe. Down on the Delta, let's see. Down on the Delta. Can I use your guitar? Okay, I'll play it.
All right. Thanks so much for listening, you guys. We have a few more tunes. Our 700th show. I'll read the comments later, and if there were any requests, we'll play them tomorrow.
It's like our last song, though, and we wanted to do that other song.
Oh, I don't think it's our last song. We got a
Okay.
couple more. What was the other one? Oh,
But the sands of
Where's
the
your,
hourglass, remember?
may I use your guitar?
You may.
Oh, I'll
it's
just
over
use
there.
the.
No, I'll get it for you.
I'll use the ukulele.
No, I'll get it for whatever.
I hope we don't get sued now from the Days of Our Lives television show. It probably hasn't been on the air in like 40 years.
They're coming after you, Craig. Alright, we better lawyer up for this.
Yeah, if any lawyers are out there, please get in touch with us. Just kidding, don't get in touch with us. Sorry.
Down on the Delta, where there's shelter, there's a skelter last you. I forget the words. Down on the Delta.
No helter skelter.
There's helter skelter even in there?
I don't know.
Down on the Delta,
I don't know.
where there's shelter. I don't remember, but I'll just. Down on the Delta, where there's shelter, and the shelter I'll soon be found. No more I'm roaming, that's why I'm homing, I'm Delta bound. When night is falling, the Delta's calling, it keeps on calling, I'm coming down. No more I'm waiting.
see the tuner, please.
But wow, Craig, I love those weird harmonies you were putting in there.
I think it was just an out-of-tune guitar.
No, it
Those
wasn't.
were some weird harmonies.
That was really far out.
Time is it? Should we play another?
45. It's really up to you. Cause I'm up for it. I'm feeling really good.
All right.
But if you know.
I think we should play more, a little bit more. May I use that guitar? Or I don't mind
You
staying
may.
on this one. Actually.
Whatever you wish. Yeah, Kristen, I love that
Just
song.
because you think that you're so pretty, just because you think that you're so hot, and just because you think that you've got something that no other gal has got, you caused me to spend all my money, then you laughed and called me old Santa Claus. I'm telling you, baby, I'm through with you just because. There'll come a day when you'll be lonesome, and there'll come a day when you'll be blue. There'll come a day when old Santa won't pay your bills for you. Well, you caused me to spend all my money, honey. You laughed and called me old Santa Claus. I'm telling you, baby, I'm through with you because, just because. Just because your mama thinks you're hot, and just because you think that you got something that no other gal has got, well, now you caused me to spend all my money, honey, and then you laughed and called me old Santa Claus. So I'm telling you, honey, I'm through with you because, just because. You guys, that's it for tonight. We love you very much. Should anybody feel like tipping the band, we gratefully accept tips, and along those lines, we owe a lot of people thank yous for tips, because we should be a lot better at writing personalized thank yous to everybody who's tipped us anything.
We owe you for this whole thing.
We know
this
who you
whole
are.
this
We're
whole
most grateful
show is, because of you. We would not be doing this if people weren't there.
Yeah, that's true. if nobody was there, we would not be doing this. So thank you for being there. And as I said, we'll read through any requests, and hopefully you'll listen tomorrow, and we'll play through some of those. Okay, bye-bye. Don't touch your face.
Thank you. We love you. That's why we say don't touch your face.